All right, here we go. Denver, here we come. Ready to surprise Matt today. We have a lot of things to say about Matt as we get into the day. So we'll get into that a little bit later, but excited to be heading out to the airport. Obviously, Anna is with me today. We're gonna be telling you a little bit about Matt's history and our history with Matt. Let's get into it.
And Steven said, hey, Matt's marathon is coming up. What do you think? Should we go? Can we pull it off? I started texting my mom and my sister to see if we could pull it off. We dropped our kids off to them a few hours ago and we're headed to the airport.
So Anna just mentioned, hey, we should make sure that we give a little background on who Matt is. So Matt is customer success manager, partner at SWYFT Solutions. So the business that I run, SWYFT Solutions, as well as W Media. He has been with us for a long time and we'll get into a little bit of that later. Excited to go out and surprise him today and show him a little bit of support as he's really pushing beyond his limitations and things that he's ever done before. So I wanted to jump in and tell a little bit of a story of when I first met Matt. Is back to Perception Engineering, so the contract engineering firm that I owned. He actually applied for a co-op student position that we had open over the summers. And we always had co-op students or interns that would rotate through the company and they would work on various projects depending on their skill level and kind of what was coming through at the time. And I can remember, so we went through the first round interviews and then it came to this kind of second round down to the final interviews. It was Matt and someone else. And I can remember the conversation because I was very interested in this other individual because he came into the interview very excited, smiled a lot, was very passionate about the position. Matt, not so much. He was obviously interviewed really well, very intelligent with the questions and everything and answered very well. But after the interview, I connected with one of the other project engineers at Perception Engineering and just kind of had a follow-up. And he's like, I think we need to go with Matt. Definitely need to go with Matt. Trust me on this one. I was like, I don't know. I think we need to go with this other individual. And he said, nope, we need to go with Matt. So we moved forward with Matt as a co-op student at Perception Engineering. And, really need to shout out to Austin on the team at the time. This was 2017. That's how we really first started conversations with Matt and how he got involved in the team here. Really a key player and foundation of SWYFT Solutions. So excited to come out and support him today. We'll be flying from here into Denver. He has no idea that we're coming. All right, just getting to the airport. We're running with backpacks today.
We're trying to travel like Matt today. Matt has a history of traveling with just a backpack. The first time was really like the defining moment of knowing how Matt traveled. He came to 3D Experience World with us, which is like a 3 to 4 day conference. And he shows up to the conference with just a backpack, just like this one.
Well, the funny part about that was that he came with a pretty full backpack, right? Backpack.
Because he had enough stuff for multiple days and dressing up.
But then what happened?
And then he got there and they gave him 3 t-shirts, a new hoodie, another backpack that he had to bring home.
So we're going to try and pull a Matt today and only travel with our backpacks. So I'm excited to be on this trip and visiting Matt today. I wanted to take a little bit of time and tell a couple of just real quick stories while we're here waiting to take off. We have about an hour before boarding. Want to tell a couple stories about Matt and why we're really making this video. So at the end of the day, Matt is one of those people that just goes above and beyond for everything. I can think of one example. Back when he was an intern or co-op student at Perception Engineering. When we were working for a company that was requiring a check fixture without going into too much technical detail, it was pretty intensive surfacing modeling that needed to be done inside of SolidWorks. And Matt, being a co-op student, was eager to jump in and do whatever it took to kind of make it happen. And I can remember this scenario where there was a ton of back and forth and trying to really dial the model in and get to a point of customer satisfaction and really what needed to happen with the 3D model. And it got late into the evening and he was still working on it. I headed out for the day and he ended up taking a quick nap under his desk and getting back at it. And we ended up delivering that project on time. Just kind of a testament to the way that Matt works and whatever it takes for customers and putting them first. And this is even back to, he was in college. He had classes. He was, going through a lot of the learning experiences of education and took his job and his position very seriously. I think that's one of the things that excites me about what he's doing this weekend with his marathon and how he's taken it to the next level of dedication. And this is not something that he does regularly. This is something that he said, I'm gonna accomplish, and he's put his mind towards it. Similar to that project that he did for the customer back at Perception Engineering, and that's not something that you find in every employee and everyone. And so it's a trait that I really respect and I really appreciate in Matt. All right, so we made it out here to the starting line. They're kind of going in waves right now, so just waiting for Matt to have his wave go. Should be any minute here. Go, Matt! So we just left Matt at about mile 21. He was working his way through, but definitely was starting to slow down a little bit. Excited to see him cross the finish line. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to do that because we have to jump over to the airport. It was great to come into town real quick and see Matt kind of cross that. Well, we didn't see him cross the finish line, did he? But really work towards, getting as far as he is right now, which I think right now he's probably at mile 22-ish out of 26, so still a little ways to go, but it is warm. Definitely a tough one out there. Glad that we got the chance to see him. One of the things that I've talked a little bit about, but kind of Matt's history and Matt's past and at Perception Engineering, as he's gotten into SWYFT Solutions, now he's moved into a customer success role on the team. And through that, he's also worked his way into some of the ownership of SWYFT Solutions and really has taken a lot of initiatives with the rest of the team and helped us grow the team at SWYFT Solutions and get us to where we are today. So excited to have Matt continue on the SWYFT Solutions team and help us with building out what we're building there. So great job, Matt, today, and glad we were able to get down here. All right, back in Grand Rapids, we've officially made it, completed up our trip, got to see Matt, got to spend some time there cheering him on, got the text that he made it to the finish line, so congrats again, Matt. So I think we're gonna close the video out here. It was a great trip. Excited to be kind of back home. We're gonna run, grab the kids and call it a weekend. Thanks for watching.